us goths need to have something cute to wear as well when it gets hot. Okay, so what I'm using for this is these two fabrics. The dress is in 2 layers. So I'm using for the outer layer this black with white dots. This is cotton and it's non-stretchy. And for the inner layer I'm using this also non-stretchy black cotton. And the reason I'm using it in 2 layers, making it in 2 layers, is because my outer fabric is a little bit transparent. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut 3 pieces of the outer fabric and 3 pieces of the inner fabric. So everything I'm doing is going to be done in doubles. In order to decide how I'm going to cut, I could obviously take my measurements, but what I'm going to do instead is use this top as a base. This is a non-stretchy cotton fabric, so I know this one fits, so I'm going to go use this as a stencil. So I've got my black inner fabric in doubles laid out, and I'm putting this final one also doubled on top of it. Okay, so basically what we need to do is fold the sleeves down from this and copy just this bit over here. And as always, I'm making the new pieces like 2 centimeters bigger than this top that I'm using so that we can hem it. And I'm going to cut through all 4 layers of fabric, so we're going to have 4 identical pieces. So they're going to make up the top part. So these are my 4 layers of top parts. And as you can see, there's a bit more at the top. And it goes in a little bit, just a little bit, at the bottom, because we're usually shaped like that. So I'm just going to lay these aside for now and cut the skirt pieces. Now the skirt is going to be folded to make it a bit puffy, which means that we're going to need more fabric than my actual waist. So I'm going to basically make a huge skirt and then sew these folds to make it tighter around the waist, but make the bottom still go out. So it's going to be sort of like a cupcakey skirt. But I am going to cut out a big square piece. It's basically going to be just a loop at first. I'm going to cut 2 pieces now. One of the spotty fabric and one of the black one. And the reason I'm cutting 2 is because they're folded at the side, so they're just going to make up one big fabric piece. Okay, so I have all the pieces that I'm going to need, except for the straps, but I'm going to get those later. So we're going to put the skirt pieces away for now and start working on the top pieces. So take one of the front pieces, the outer part, and one of the inner part, and put them outside to outside. So this will make up the front piece, the front upper piece, and start by sewing the tops together. So that's the part that's a little bit longer. So sew this together. For the back top piece, we're actually going to have to cut these in half because we're going to use a zipper. So lay them on top of each other just like you did with the front piece, but then fold them and cut the middle open. Then you do the same thing that you are going to do with the front piece, and that is sewing the top together. Okay, now it's time to sew these 3 pieces together. So we need to flip them the right way. You can iron this if you want. My 3 top pieces are now nice and ironed, like that. So it's time to sew them together. Okay, so this is how we want them to end up. And to get them to end up like this, we need to sew them just the opposite way. So this nice closed top So this side and this side. You see that? So as you can see, I've got the inner fabric turned outwards right now. So this is what we have right now. It's gonna go. Okay, so it's time to start making these folds. I'm creating a fold 5 centimeters into the fabric. The fold is to be 3 centimeters. Okay, so I'm measuring 7 centimeters from where I put the first pin, and then doing a new fold. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna do folds along the entire top, so it's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but what I'm gonna do once I have my folds is, sew a couple centimeters down. It has to be like 3 centimeters or something. It's just a mark, pretty much, and then open the folds up like this and flatten them down, and then iron the top all the way across. But first we're gonna make folds. Okay, so 3 centimeters turned out to be a little too big for me, or I just didn't have enough fabric, so I went back in and made them all a little bit smaller. And before we start sewing anything, it's really important to test that your skirt reaches all the way around your waist. So this one does, and then some, which is really good. So now that I know that, we're gonna start sewing these little folds. And I'm just really simply gonna go in and sew a couple of centimeters along each fold. So maybe 5 centimeters or something like that, no more than that. The skirt now looks like this on the outside and like this on the inside. Now I've brought my iron in here because what we're gonna do next is open up these little folds like this and press them down like this. So I'm not gonna iron too far down, like just a couple centimeters at the top. Okay, so my skirt and top pieces are now pinned together like this. And I have some extra skirt pieces on both sides, but we're gonna cut that off after we sew them together. So sew along this line right here. Okay, so it's starting to look like a proper dress right now. Nice, huh? So what we need to do next is the zipper. So this is the one I'm using. Like I said before, it's 40 centimeters or 16 inches. When you do a dress that has this particular shape, you want a zipper that goes lower than this piece right here, especially when you're using non-stretchy fabric, because you're not going to be able to pull it, like step into it because your hips are wider than you are up here, or pull over your head because of your shoulders. So just make sure you have a zipper that's long enough. It's better that it's too long than that it's too short. Oh yeah, sorry. Before we do this, we have to cut off the excess skirt fabric that we have here. You just basically cut it off. Nothing's sewn here, so it's really easy to just make it the right length that we want. So what we need to do now is flip it with the back side up and sew across the outer edge right here, and then flip it over like this. It's gonna look really cute. I'm gonna change to a zipper foot for my sewing machine for this. Oh, and also I kind of want to fold these two things down. They're gonna be sewn to look pretty at the same time as I sew the zipper on, so don't worry about that. Okay, it's pinned and it's time to sew. Okay, so the first side of the zipper is sewn on. And it's time for the other side. So turn your dress inside out and pin to the side here, just like we did on the other side. Okay, the second one is pinned, and I'm going to sew that all the way. The zipper is now on. Now, what we need to do next is close the skirt below the zipper. And the end of the zipper right here needs to be folded in. So sew along this line right here. Then we're gonna do the hemming. And then we have our basic dress. It's time to hem the dress. So just fold the double fabrics in and sew along this line, and then iron it to make sure it stays that way. Okay, so straps. So what you basically need to do, before you sew it on, you need to try the dress to make sure that you got the straps the correct length, but I'm going to cut the pieces first. So I'm going to cut 2 black and 2 spotted ones. So put the outsides towards each other and sew all the way across except for one of the short sides, and then flip it over. Next, start flipping them inside out, and you might need a pen or something to help you do this because the hole is kind of tiny. Okay, so I'm wearing the dress and I have ironed my 2 straps. So what I need to decide now is how long they're going to be and where they're going to go. They feel good now, so I'm going to sew them on, and we're going to do that by sewing a straight line right across here. My dress is now done. Now if I want to, I can accessorize it by putting some bows like over here. Check out my video for hair accessories and I'll show you how I do those bows. And if you put them on a brooch pin, you can just remove them, put them on the dress, put them in the middle, like down here, whatever you like. So, or you can just keep it like this. You can see I made it a little bit shorter because I wanted it to go above the knee. So, yeah. Well, that was it for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.